Okay, I think something's wrong with the camera, but I'm just going to try and fix it just now, so bear with me everybody. What's going on? Check all out with the lead. There we go. Back. And the lead was a bit wonky. Hopefully everything's okay now. Everything's sound off. Yeah, I think so. Okay, a few technical difficulties there. Okay, everybody, thank you very much for joining me. I don't know if anybody's here yet. I'll just check in a second. But if you are, crush the likes, everybody. Go down to the like button just now, crush those likes, and kind of subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell as well. Okay, let's see if we're live or not. Just make sure everything's up and running. We are live, but I'm having problems this morning, so I don't know if we're going to stay live. I don't know if the kind of broadband is going down. Kind of went wonky yesterday. Stream health is not that good. Okay, we'll just continue, see what happens. Dev294, check out Doge. I think everybody knows about Doge already. Stephen King, good morning to you. Adverhagen is in. I'll just see if we've switched over. Are we switching over? Switch over. Martin Sonia, Christopher Dalsin, Aloysius Declare, good morning everyone. How's it, Steve? Going well. Gareth Passage is in. Tim Gash. There's a mug. That's a mug. Yes, that is a mug. Gareth Passage, and we are live. Yes. So I don't know if the chat is the stream is not that healthy just now, but we'll continue anyway and see what happens. Don't know what's going to happen. It's probably going to be a short one today. So we'll go over the markets first of all. I think it is the broadband speed. If it is really low just now for some reason, I don't want to go off and on again. Okay, so overall market capitalization is $108 billion just now. Bitcoin dominance come down a tiny percentage by about 0.1% to 54.9%. Bitcoin overall 3,414 at the moment, and it's not going below 3,300. Is it going to go below? We're going to look for a kind of short-term rally for Bitcoin. There's one of the articles I'm going to be looking at. Very little news just now. Very little news. I think everybody's kind of either gearing up for the holidays, or it's just a bit meh with the markets just now. So I don't know which it is just now, but there's very little kind of news or newsworthy stories to kind of share with the channel. So we'll look at all the cryptocurrencies. Is that going to come up? No. Oh yeah, we've come up now. And we'll look at over 100k and see who's done well over the last 24 hours. It's going to take a while to kind of load. Okay, so Alibaba coin has gone up 64% in the last 24 hours with volume of 9 million. It's gone up 120% over the last 7 days. So what is it sitting at just now? It's 7.4 cents at the moment. So we've not got market capitalization yet because we've not got a circulating supply on CoinMarketCap. Who else has done well? Playcoin has went up 41% in the last 24 hours. Carat Gold Coin, sorry, 38% has went up. Swarm up 36%. NOS is up 36%. Veros is up again 27%. That's 434% for Veros, but we've kind of seen some anomalies there yesterday, so I don't know quite what's going on there, but the volume is still over 1.1 million. And what's gone up over the last 7 days? Veros we've seen, Even Coin, Alibaba Coin 121%, Sakura Bloom, Smart Share, Dex, seen Dex going up yesterday as well. So there's a few of them going up over the last 7 days. So there's still, in this kind of bear market and down market, there's still money to be made with investing as well. Just going to see if, oh, the stream health is live now. It's good, so looking good. Yeah, so I was just looking at all the cryptocurrencies. We'll just see over the top 100 who's the winners and losers. Qtum up 17%, 10x done brilliantly, up 15%. Hypercash up 14%, Dex Bitcoin private on double-digit greens, and we've got about 30% in the green, which means it's 70% in the red. Ravane down 14%, Factum down 11%, that's almost 2 in double-digit reds. And as I said, we've got about, yeah, it's about 60, say 60-40. So 60 in the red, 40% in the green, in the top 100. Okay, we'll just go back to chat. David Schwartz is in the house. Mac Paulin is in the house. Chris Noble in Jambi K. Tim Gash, that'll be a Scottish diet of fried Mars bars. Never good for your health. Always good for your health, fried Mars bars. Never actually had a fried Mars bar. Naka Chip says, BABB good to get back in or top up? Yes, I would say so. I'm going to look at BABB and a few of the other smaller ones. Andy Grant is in. Ajmil Salim is in. Alex Jug. Kev T, good morning to you as well. Okay, so just look at the small ones. Look at BABB just now. It's gone up to 11 Satoshi. Just now, we're just looking at KuCoin. It might take a while to load. I think it's my broadband speed is doing crap just now. Markets. Backs. I just want to see, they always like to look at the order books. Order books for 10 Satoshi is 1.2 million. To sell at 11 Satoshi is 15 million. So really it's kind of sitting at 10 Satoshi just now, I'd say. It did go down by 1 Satoshi, but 1 Satoshi represents about 10%. So it can be a significant drop at these low kind of Satoshi values. So still no news, I don't believe, for BABB coming out, or came out. They're going to come out with something mid-December. Okay, Digitex Futures, what are they doing? Have a look at them just now as well. They kind of stabilised, kind of trading sideways, 978 at the moment. So the end of December for the exchange coming out. Metamorph, what are they doing at the moment? Still down to 134 just now, with about $350,000 kind of value. Just now, market capitalization. Look at Howdo. What's it got? Udo. Bitcoin. Come back up. They did go down. They're up to 406 Satoshi just now. So I expect them to come back up in 2019 big time. So that's the kind of smaller ones we're looking at just now. What other ones were we looking at? I think that was it. Just now we can go to the kind of bigger charts and look at them. Okay, trading view. And we'll just look on kind of USD value just now, 3369. Okay, so I want to talk about this kind of 3,300 level and just look at an article. So 3,300 here. And it's kind of been trading in this channel for a couple of weeks, or nearly inside this channel. 3,600 we'll put that up to. Yeah, so it's been trading in this channel for a couple of weeks between 3,300 and 3,600. Okay, so we'll look at, this is an article from ccn.com. So it's just, as I said, this is CCN. I'll put the links in for you in the comments as well. Over the past 48 hours, the Bitcoin price has stabilised at around 3,400 after dropping to a new yearly low of 3,210 December the 7th. On a weekly basis, Bitcoin is up 6% from 3,210 to 3,400, but the cryptocurrency market has lost 14 billion of its valuation against the US dollar, mostly due to the underwhelming performance of major digital assets and the plunge in value of the ERC20 tokens. So talking about the Ethereum price there. So they're saying here there's a big Bitcoin buy wall across a lot of the exchanges. So according to Su Zhu, the CEO at Three Arrows Capital, buy walls on fiat to crypto exchanges like Coinbase and Bitstamp for Bitcoin at 3,300 have risen significantly within the last several weeks. So this is a buy wall at 3,300. So rising buy walls on major digital asset trading platforms suggest that a small group of investors is beginning to accumulate Bitcoin while it remains highly volatile in a tight but low price range. So as I explained, 10% down from here, which is 3,300. Buy walls on Coinbase are now the largest in BTC notional since mid-2015, similar for Bitstamp as well. So he further emphasised that to break below the 3,300 level, more investors on Know Your Customer KYC enabled exchanges, which are essentially fiat to crypto trading platforms, will need to get through the large buy wall at 3,300 and lead an intense sell-off. So to break lower, it will require filling these fiat-backed bids, either one, more BTC borrowed to come online, or two, KYC-able off-ramp selling, and derivative selling will just lead to funding becoming very negative, as it has been said. So there has to be a kind of trading volume of Bitcoin of just over 6.5 billion just to get through this buy wall of 3,300 on some of the major exchanges. So people are accumulating around about 3,300. So is it going to fall below and stay below 3,300 because of this buy wall? We'll need to wait and see. So as a cryptocurrency trader and technical analyst with an online alias, HSAC has said, until BTC breaks out of major resistance, it's likely to stay in the range between 3,300 to 3,500. Several resistances exist in north of 3,000 at around 3,500 and 3,700. So I need to wait and see what happens. Nobody really knows. I keep saying that. I don't know. Any other YouTuber doesn't know as well. Technical analysis is not going to tell you. You can only go in short-term kind of trading, but it just looks as if it's going to stay around about this kind of level just now. So we need to wait and see kind of what happens with that. So we're in this kind of trading range roughly of 3,300 and 3,600. We have been since the beginning of December there, since the kind of last big fall. And is it going to break 3,300? We need to. It's broken it already. It's tested it, but it's not stayed there. It's not stayed there for very long at all. So I think 3,000, but just on at 3,200 level is the lowest it's gone so far, but it didn't actually stay there. Back here. So I'm guessing we're going to stay in here for a while actually. I'm talking about maybe a couple of days, a week or so before something kind of major happens. Either it breaks out at 3,600 and goes higher, or breaks below 3,300 and goes lower and stays lower as well. So it'd be good to get your thoughts on that as well. And Grant, been following the Ronnie Moas dig fiasco epic viewing. I've never actually seen that, Andy. So I don't know what the latest is. So let me know what the latest is. Rafi Bogosian is in on his crypto journey. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all well. Sarah Holzer. Fortunately, those that are up over 120% are most likely pumps and dumps. Not necessarily. We've seen Veros. I don't know what's going on with Veros, to be honest. We looked at that yesterday. I don't know what's going on there. Alibaba coin, it's a sustained kind of rise. So just have a look at that just now. So obviously it's not got the market capitalization there just yet. Total supply is 1 billion. But the volume on it is kind of undeniable. 9 million volume, so it's not just a pump and dump. And we'll just see if there's any anomalies here as well, because it was with Veros. System coin, I haven't heard of that exchange. IDAX, obviously, top BTC. 8.3 cents. Yeah, it's strange as well because it's 8.3 cents and it's selling for 4.5 cents. Coin Super at 7.4. So price anomalies strange there for Alibaba coin as well. But even if you look at the top 100, not over. That's over a 24-hour period. Go to the top 100 again. You're not getting a 7-day. So who's in the top 100 over the last 7 days? Who's had the highest rise? Tezos over the last 7 days, 13%. Oh god, this internet is so slow. I wonder if we're still live. Yeah, we are. 26% for 10x. Jeez, oh man. I don't know if it's this site or the Credo is up 51% as well. Okay. So yeah, I don't think they're all kind of pump and dumps, to be honest. Adverhagen, did you see yesterday's video from BABB with Q&A? No, I didn't actually. I've not seen that. Benjamin K. We'll just go over to that actually. BABB crypto. So I've not seen this yet.
Welcome to the live stream. I know it from Steven. We're going to do it more regularly, but you know, we've been very, very busy, but we're here now. So, as promised, live Q&A with Gaurav.
Yeah, let's have the come. Let's get some questions.
Do you want to share something? So Dave is asking where is the app, if we can explain where is the app. So obviously the app is
Yes, so I have actually seen the app. Some of us have seen the app as well. Just the demo of the onboarding process. It's coming along swimmingly. The last technical update I made, I think we were on the second sprint. We have finished sprint number 6. So that's 4 more sprints after that. So it's coming along pretty well. I think we're done with the onboarding process, and we are working on transaction searching improvement.
Yeah, and we're not taking Christmas holiday as well. Part of the team is, but the development team is not. We're going to have sprint 7 and 8 during Christmas office, so we are pushing our boundaries as well.
Yeah, that's correct. So the key team is going to be working. They celebrate Christmas in the normal Christmas day. The proof of work chain.
100 or 200, and then add the first bugs and the first patches. Big announcement coming soon, right?
Yeah, there's an announcement coming, but who knows? But yeah, in the meantime, we're...
banking license update?
There's a big announcement coming soon, right?
Yeah, there's an announcement coming, but who knows? But
okay, so there's an announcement coming. It's regarding... It looks as if it's regarding the actual license. So we need to kind of wait and see what happens with that. So no, I didn't actually see that, so thanks for that. I'll kind of post a link to that as well. A lot of people don't realise BABB will use R3 Corda. Is quite amusing. R3 Corda. Mark Innes, I don't know what R3 Corda is either. I'm being honest. Crypto Miner, Mark Innes, good morning Steve and a brilliant team. Thanks very much. Imran, good morning to you. As a platform to use smart contracts with DLT. Tim Gash, after selling off my BTC, I bought back in at 3,300. Excellent. Crypto Miner, BTC is going to £1,000. In your opinion? Atif Mahmood, what is your thought on ETH hard fork? Will it affect on the price? I saw a lot of buyers coming today. And the hard fork coming up in January for Ethereum. Obviously, this is where they're going to be looking at proof of stake there as well. I think it could be good for Ethereum. Time is going to tell as well. It just depends on the markets as well if the price is going to go up. But I don't think Ethereum's dead. A lot of people are saying Ethereum's dead and it's going to go to zero. It's going to go to $20 or $30. It could well do. I don't think it's dead. I think it will come back up in line with kind of Bitcoin and the overall markets as well. But I think it's going to go high, and I think it can only be good, the Constantinople hard fork that they're talking about. Alibaba don't have a website. It's a scam. I don't know if it's a scam, kind of trading for $9 million in 24 hours, unless that's totally wrong, unless there's something just not seen at all. Kig, thank you very much for the donation, mate. Really, really appreciate that. Bitcoin Andy, I must admit, every time I watch you, I get more excited about BABB and I buy a bit more. Excellent. Well, I have to admit, I'm still, obviously, I'm in BABB. I'm not going to sell them. I'm invested in BABB. I'm not trading BABB just now. So I'm invested them in them at the moment. And I think it's going to be the for the next year or so. We'll need to wait and see. But it could be they just shoot up in a couple of months' time, and I'll kind of sell obviously some near the top as well. But I do still like BABB what they're doing as well. But it looks as if they're going to have this announcement that I was talking about. Looks as if that's going to be coming soon. But let's see. This is just on KuCoin alone. I don't think I've got any cash to buy just now. Say the host, sir. Thanks for your explanation. My pleasure. Any thoughts on ADA? Yes. I don't want to talk about ADA too much because I bought into it the other day as well. But you know I'm totally biased. But I do think Cardano is going up. So we'll just have a look at some of the coins or the projects. BTC. Yeah, it started moving already. Kind of started moving yesterday. It kind of crossed over the 70 EMA, crossed over the 50 EMA. And this is on the hourly chart. We'll look on the 4 hour. I like to trade on the 4 hour. So it's just about to cross over here, which is a good thing. I'm just seeing that it's over the 50 EMA. So this could be a good thing for Cardano. I still think we're going to see explosive kind of moves with Cardano. Explosive might be too emotive a word, but I just think we're going to see big moves with Cardano in the next few weeks, few months, over the next few months, I'd say. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Just too much good news about Cardano just now. Have we got a news story on Cardano? I don't think. No, I don't think we did. There's not that much news at all, so I'm not really going to look at the news just from what I've looked at before. Stablecoin, that's not really good news as well. Yeah, so Cardano's gone up to 889 Satoshi just now. I think we're close to the bottom for Cardano unless the market takes a big dive again. Then we're close, and I think the bottom was round about 840-ish. I think it's gone below that as well. But I'm in Cardano just now. I do believe in it for the long term and the short term as well. So if I can get short term gains, obviously I'll take profits and kind of buy back in when it goes below my kind of profit taking. So we need to wait and see. Right, what's been happening with the kind of markets just now? S&P 500. You can see that it's not looking good for the S&P 500, up and down just now. So a lot of trading opportunities there. Dow Jones, again, up and down just now, trading opportunities there. And it'll be the same with UKX as well, or the FTSE 100. Yeah, FTSE 100 is starting to climb back up, 6,880, which is good. I think we're going to see that falling again, but we might have a short-term rally up until Christmas into the new year before we fall back down again. Right, we'll just look at some projects on Binance. What's doing well? Qtum was seen was up 17%. It's kind of gone higher than that, crossed over there, 27% after the crossover. Nulls has gone up as well, 12% after the crossover. HC has started to go up, so we're going to see a lot of these kind of climbing. PundiX, that's kind of up and down just now. PundiX between 15 and 17. Polymath as well is just kind of gone up. ARK, not that much, it's only up 3% or something just now, but it's coming towards that kind of crossover line. Dent, it kind of jumped up to about 31 the other day, 32 the other day, and came back down again, so it might be another good opportunity to get in. RLC up 3%. So who's the lowest? I'd like to look at the lowest as well. Wings, obviously, that had a run up yesterday and it's just come right back down again. Run up of 12%, came back down again, so that might be good for a bounce. Unless that was a kind of pump and dump. I don't see the volume on that. I'll just look at the hourly chart. Yeah, it looked like a pump and dump there for Wings. So I don't know the volume on that. Binance. Wings, so we'll just look at some trading view. Let's go to original. Looking at the volume, you can't see the volume. The volume was quite high, 1.3 million. The volume, so it was, I don't know if it was a pump and dump, I don't know what the volume was like before that. The volume certainly just now is 66 Bitcoin, which is not that high when you think about it, but still high enough for it not to be a pump and dump, so we need to try and clarify that, but it looks like it just on the hourly mark. As for Wings, Sky is obviously kind of up and down, just now near its bottom as well, and Ogre, 10 Eubank. So a lot of these are close to the bottom just now, so there's going to be loads of great trading opportunities here to get 10 or 5, 10, 15%, and there's going to be jumps up, and I do believe kind of ADA is going to be one of them that's kind of going to jump up. But that's totally my biased opinion. I just get that, you know, you get that vibe, got that vibe with XRP, I had it loads of times, that kind of vibe, and just the news stories that were coming out, just good news stories. Charles Hoskinson has been spoken about a lot, positively and negatively, but mostly positive, and the company itself has been spoken about positively as well. I'm going to see, just test this. I spoke about this yesterday, but I never actually looked at it. So it's trends. So I want to see Cardano. This is just in the search term for Cardano. It's not really up. I'll do it over the past, obviously, past 90 days. Going up and down. It's not expected to see that higher, to be honest. We'll go to ADA. I think that'll bring up kind of skewed results. December the 4th, ADA was at 100, and that could be something totally different as well. ADA Crypto. Yeah, not much there, to be honest. But still a lot of good news coming out about Cardano as well, so I do like what they're doing. Okay, we'll go back to chat. Crypto Dread is in the house. Tony P, morning. I've just moved my pension to a SIP. There's an ETN for BTC out of Stockholm. Anyone seen this? Looking at taking a position. Looking an ETN for BTC out of Stockholm. Can you put that? You're not talking about putting that in your SIP. That's surely not allowed at the moment, is it, Tony? Imran, have you seen the article regarding BTC being similar to fungi and how it acts like a biological organism that cannot die? How fungi makes organic networks similar to BTC? Sounds interesting. No, I haven't seen it. Bitcoin Andy, thoughts on Charles Hoskinson calling out EOS and warns of regulatory action against EOS. Personally, I don't think you should call out anybody. I can understand to a degree why he's kind of done it. I know a bit, kind of bit about the background here. I don't think he should have done it. To be honest, that's up to other people to find out about EOS. I don't think a competitor. He would be a competitor now that they're kind of looking at the dApps kind of market and stuff like that as well. I don't think he should have called them out on that, to be honest. And Cardano CEO has been hounding out EOS. That is, to me, that doesn't smack of integrity, and that's kind of one of the things I wouldn't like in this as well. I know I've said there's a lot of negative press and there's a lot of good press about Charles Hoskinson. I like to focus on, he's an extremely intelligent guy, really good to listen to as well, but stuff like this, it just kind of puts me off, to be honest. If you're kind of hitting out at somebody else or hitting out another team, I just don't like it. It doesn't smack of integrity at all, and it doesn't look good for the company as well, so I don't think you should be doing that, so don't like it. XYO, don't know about, we kind of looked at that ages ago, and that's from Crypto Miner. Aloysius de Klerk, Steve, we've looked at PundyX. NEM, yeah, PundyX we've looked at, we've been looking at all the time. Nothing's happening with it. I don't know why it's down to 15, 16 Satoshi. NEM we've not looked at for a while. I'm going to try and wrap this up very soon. Ether's dead because all the dApp developers are going to Tron. With no dApps, ETH will die. Don't necessarily think that is the case, but I can understand why a lot of people are thinking that just now. I don't think ETH is going to die. I don't think they're all moving over to Tron either. At the moment, I know Justin Sun is trying to entice everybody over from the ETH network, and a lot of the kind of people that kind of done the dApps and the kind of ICOs on the Ethereum network as well, and now selling off, which is why probably Ethereum has gone down so much. But there are other use cases kind of for it as well. Andreas has kind of got clapping or waving. NEBL, not looked at any Neblio for a while actually. Do you have CNN, Steve? No, don't really have a CNN. Don't watch. Are you talking about the news channel? Are you talking on TV? Don't watch the news at all. Never watched the news for about 15 to 20 years. Loyal Tanji, you know I love Tron. Neo too. Yeah, I do like Tron as well for the long term. Neo, I love Bitcoin Andy. I love Tron too. I hold heavy on Tron, but I also have some Ethereum. Crypto Mine, I loved ETH as well. That's until team just went and moved to Tron. That was a dev team. That was on one part of the team as well. So you're talking about the dev. I think it might be ETC. You're talking about, not Ethereum itself, unless I'm mistaken. Tim Gashi, I saw that. Crypto Miner, they were the best developers on ETH. Imran, Ripple's chief technology officer David Schwartz has warned, I don't want the adoption to get ahead of the tech. Took a long time for the internet to get to the point where it's suitable for use. And that was for Ripple. Remember, Ripple and XRP they're trying to separate themselves. I want to see how to manage my own dip to put into that fund. That's from Tim Gash. Tony P, yep, it's an XBT product. My broker has an ETH1 too. Oh, excellent. Need to look at that. So you can put that in a SIP. Imran Chowdhury, I agree that shouldn't have this type of bickering amongst different teams. It's childish and non-professional. Definitely. Vertical, nice entry. CV, yeah, we've kind of looked at that a couple of times as well. Hargreaves Lansdowne is a broker. I'm going to look at that. Just going to have a quick look at that just now. Self-invested person for Hargreaves Lansdowne. Alright. Can hold the Bitcoin investment in the self-invested pit or a normal broking account, Mr. Cox. Right. So this is news. This was 2017. So the fund offered by a Swedish company, XBT provider, is a structured exchange-traded note. This is a fund listed on the stock exchange. Okay, so this is just exactly what you're talking about, Tony. XBT buys complicated synthetic certificates, blah, blah, blah. Ah. I need to look at that. This is for the UK, obviously, a SIP, self-investing personal plan. We can do it, so I'll definitely take a look at that. Thanks for the heads up on that, Tony. Really appreciate it. Oh, CNN coin, Steve? No. I thought you meant CNN the news. CNN Content Neutrality Network. I have a feeling we've spoken about this before, but no, I don't hold any. 75,000 volume, 5 million market cap. I'm sure, is it you that's been speaking about them before? I've got a feeling there's that many I've kind of looked at. CNN is a ticker, right? Steve, I've dropped a link in the premium group. Brilliant. Tim, thank you very much for that. Dive over to the premium just now. Well, Tanji, thanks you very much for the $5 donation. I really appreciate that. Thanks. I appreciate that you stay so well informed. I'm here. Good night. 1 AM here. Good night. Good night to you as well. Thank you for joining us, Loyal Tanji. Good to have you here. Tim, guys, there was a new fund for the top 5 that went live on the 21st of November. Excellent. Smash up the likes buttons. Bitcoin Andy, thank you very much for that. Imran Chowdhury, do you hold hard assets, gold and silver, alongside crypto as a hedge against the stock market possible crash? Definitely not. Not interested in it at all. A lot of people say you should be. I'm just not interested in it. It's not my kind of thing at all. Mike Cryptical, good morning to you. Okay, I'm going to leave it there just now. Said it was going to be a shorter one today. Probably because there's not that much kind of news coming out. It's a bit apathetic at the moment. So we're just going to have to wait and see until there's some exciting news. If Bitcoin drops or Bitcoin shoots up, or if kind of something happens with something. Rafi Bogosian saying namaste. Okay, I'll leave it there just now, and until tomorrow, same time, same place, I'll say then, until then, namaste. Take care. Bye now.
Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them, because they change things. They push the human race forward. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them, because they change things. They push the human race forward. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them, because they change things. They push the human race forward. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote